The first thing that people need to understand is when I go get an auto loan, when I go get a mortgage loan, it's really a standardized, homogeneous product.
Okay.
They take your income, we're pulling your credit, we're plugging a formula in. Yes, we can do it, or no, we can't do it. And if we can, here's the interest rate based off of this machine that spits out. The small business lending is much more subjective. In the first thing, as a community lender, the first thing that we want to do is understand your business. And that's where we want to understand the story of who you are. We want to make sure you understand your business. And I always tell the story of, if I go to somebody and say, I have good credit, I have a good income, I want to have an auto body shop. Well, I can't even change my own oil. That would be a disaster.
Okay. Yes.
So we want to know that you understand your industry. We want to hear the story of your background. We want to hear the story about where you've been, how you're going to use the money, and how it's going to benefit your company. We sometimes will turn down loans because it's a bad business decision. And we can look at the financials and say, this is bad. We're putting you in a bad spot where, quite frankly, you're not going to be able to pay it back, or you're going to make a whole lot less money.
Yeah.
And we look at that as a duty to people to show them, here's where you're at. So we have this whole subjective side of understanding who you are. And that's where we want to have your conversation. And we don't simply put you to an online portal where you punch in the numbers and the machine says you're either in our box or out of box, like some of the national banks.